Service-wise email notifications can be found under the Advanced Project Settings Ticket Notifications section. To start, click the New button to create a new rule. The Trigger drop-down field allows us to define under which condition will this notification fire off. On Submit is when a new ticket gets created. On Forward is when a ticket is forwarded to a different owner. On Close, Reopen, Status Change, as well as web conversation updates, either from the employee or from the support team. In this example, I'm going to create an email rule that triggers whenever a new ticket gets created. However, we will apply an additional condition so that not all new tickets will generate an email. Click on the Setup button to apply and create additional conditions to our new ticket trigger. I'm going to modify this rule so that only emails go out on critical tickets. On the right-hand side, any field that is added to the ticket can be used as a condition. In this case, I'm going to pick the priority field and select critical. Once the condition has been created, select it to apply it to the rule. Next, go to the Actions tab to choose the email format that will be used. There are two formats for every rule, one for the team and one for the end user. Next, go to the Actions tab to choose an email format that will be used. There are two formats for every rule, one for the team and one for the end users. Which one is used depends on who the recipient will be. Click Define to create the contents of the email. On the right-hand side, we can define the email subject as well as the body. Any ticket fields can be added to the contents as well. I've added the ticket number to the subject line, and in the body, I've added a description as well as a special link that users can use to directly access the ticket. We're going to do the same thing for emails to the end user. In this case, I've already included the requester's first name and last name to be dynamically populated based on the info from the ticket. When we come back into the dropdown, team emails are separated from end user emails. The last piece to creating a rule is defining who should get the email. We now go over to the Potential Recipients tab. In this example, I'm going to make sure that the owner of the ticket as well as the end user requester is notified. If I had only selected the owner, the end user email format we defined earlier will not be used. For recipients that are part of the team, in this case the owner, we can define which account types will receive the email. We double-click on the Scope column and choose our account type. Additional recipients can also be selected. For example, use the user-defined email address to include anyone else. When we do this, any new critical tickets will always notify this email address as well. For ticket-specific CCs, we'll have to make sure we enable it and select this field. We also have to make sure that this field is added to the tickets. Under the ticket view, we go to our description page. Then we click on Setup to add the incident email list CC field to the ticket. The team can now enter any email address on the ticket itself, and the notification will be sent to that address. For any tickets where the owner is a group, we'll have to define which group members will be notified. The last optional config we can do for email rules is defining who can opt out of emails. By default, all recipients are subscribed and opted into the email. As always, when finished, refresh the settings and reload the email service.